What's up guys, Anders here with another video looking at Wizard Succession. We thought we were going to get Witch Succession alongside Wizard Succession, but that is not the case. We just have Wizard today. Obviously alongside the Guardian Awakening, which I made a video for already. So Wizard Succession, we expected a lot and we got way more than we anticipated. So here is the Succession tree. Notice the difference from the normal succession trees? Yeah, there's a lot of skills, isn't there? That's because what I think is happening is that Wizard and Witch will receive, if not identical, probably the very closely similar succession trees. That is because for Wizard Succession, you can actually choose what type of skill you want. So for example, Meteor here, there are two types of meteors that you can choose. Kind of like Raboms, you can choose one or the other, but you can't have both. The crazy part comes into when you take your awakening skills. Okay, so you can actually take the Witch awakening skills instead of the Wizard ones. Okay, so you can take the Wizard ones, the typical ones, or you can take the Witch one as well. That's nuts. I was not expecting that. And all of these skills, this whole thing seems crazy to me. But we're going to go over every skill and we'll see what, we'll try and show it off here. Unfortunately, Battle Arena is just swarming with people, so impossible to actually test on dummies. And I don't have any gear on this guy to actually go anywhere to grind. So this is not really that important, just your succession skill. You kind of need it to unlock it. This is your steroid buff. You get a 3-minute cooldown as usual. Casting speed plus 20% for 30 seconds. Critical hit rate plus 30% for 30 seconds. All AP plus 20 for 30 seconds. All accuracy rate plus 15% for 30 seconds. All DP plus 15 for 30 seconds. Super armor while using the skill. Notice there is no effect on your teammates. This is only for you. Let's actually use it so you can see what it looks like. So there you go. Pretty simple. You have an aura around you. You may have also noticed the passives are kind of weird as well. There's 4 passives. These passives apply to depending on what type of elemental skill you're using. So for fire skills, you have magic AP plus 1 and critical hit rate plus 2% on those skills. For ice skills, you have magic AP plus 1 and all evasion rate plus 2%. For lightning skills, you have magic AP plus 1 and critical hit rate plus 2%. And for earth skills, you have magic AP plus 1, all DP plus 2. This is also another thing to do with a flow. So after every elemental skill, you should be able to hit right click and do an additional attack depending on what type of elemental skill you're doing. We'll try it out in a second. This is just the absolute magical arrows. 1201 by 6, 5-second cooldown. 1201 by 4 and the extra hit. Critical hit rate plus 100%. What is the key combo for this? Down right click. So let's try it here. So there you go. It's a 2-hit with a 5-second cooldown. There you go. Very cool effects, I have to say. They're not shying away from the particle effects here. So down left click is a typical fireball. 1232 by 3, 3-second cooldown. Charged hit damage, obviously by 5. 7% accuracy rate. Burn damage, of course. Knockdown in PvE only. Stiffness only on good hits in PvP. And only in PvP. Down attack and knockdown on good mounted hits. So you can actually knock down people on horseback. Okay, so the flow, there's two options. This option gives you an 11-second cooldown, 915 by 5, 100% crit rate, burn damage, and knockdown on good hits. And this one is, this one's not super armor, but this one is super armor, burn damage, and just more damage than the unprotected one that has CC. The difference, obviously, is you get super armor and down attack on here, and you get knockdown and down attack with less damage on this one. So I'll show you both of them. And take it from there. So down left click into right click, I imagine is the trigger. We'll try it. Should have worked. Yeah, see, it went off. But we didn't actually see much. Let's see if I can change it here. There you go. So it's the same combo, right click. Let's go into the other one. It's going to be a bit longer, I think, because I have to go through each type that you can do. Okay, let's see if they look different. So this might... Oh, it does look different. Seems a little bit faster than the other one. Let's do that again. So down left click fireball is still 3-second cooldown. That's really nice. Very satisfying sound too. So there you go. Super armor or knockdown CC, depending on what you want. PvP. They're both very good. I'll have to say. We'll have to see in actual combat. So Meteor. Meteor has two types. This Meteor has 1218 by 4, 30-second cooldown. The Meteor actual damage is 1392 by 6. PvE only critical hit rate increase by 50%, accuracy rate plus 10%, burn damage, of course, forward guard while casting, and then actually super armor on the attack, stiffness, and knockdown when it actually hits. So stiffness on the initial good hits, and then knockdown on the actual Meteor hit. This alternative one has 1482 by 10, same cooldown, 100% crit rate, 10% accuracy rate, burn damage, forward guard, and knockdown only in PvE. No stiffness. So it seems to be kind of alongside this one. Let's take a look at this one. Down, right click, and left click. So that was pretty massive. We'll have to wait 30 seconds, so we'll just take a look at the next skill that we'll be looking at. So this is a sort of magic arrow type. I believe it's from the concentrated magic arrow. Yeah, it's very similar to that. This one does 1592 by 2, 3-second cooldown, 50% crit rate, knockdown on PvE, and stiffness in PvP. Also stiffness on mounted hits and down attack. Let's take a look at the other Meteor while we have it. Go here. Wow. Okay. There you go. That's what it looked like. Pretty cool, I have to say. And this concentrated magic arrow looks like this. So there you go. 3-second cooldown. Pretty fast. Pretty cool. Good damage modifier, 1592 by 2. I mean, not a lot of hits, but some high damage ratio there. Same thing for lightning. So lightning down F is 1257 by 3. Extra hit damage, 1257 by 3. Stun on good hits, PvE and PvP, 5-second cooldown, and also down attack. The follow-up is 888 by 3, 10-second cooldown, 1084 by 3, 1084 by 4 on the extra hit damage, and critical hit rate is 100% super armor while you're using the skill, and also down attack. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, this is your 100%. Whoa. Wow, okay. Damn. Not bad. That was pretty. All right, let's do down F. Whoa. That's a lot different than the normal down F. Holy crap. They're really going all out with these sound effects too. Holy crap. Let's look at the other one before we move on. So this one has no protection, so no super armor. It's 1352 by 7. Same cooldown, more damage, critical hit rate plus 100%. Same as the other one. Bound on good hits. This had no CC. So you're giving up CC for super armor, and you get super armor. You lose super armor for CC and more damage. So let's do this again. Very similar, very similar. Although I don't even think I did it. Wait, 1 second. Is it down F, right click? Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Oh, it's an AoE in front of you. Let's do that one more time. So let's down F here. Wow, that is cool. That is cool. Unprotected though, so bound with a lot of good damage, but 10-second cooldown. So this, I want to say, is, yeah, lightning chain. Let's look at this one first. So this one has 11-second cooldown, 892 by 4, critical hit rate 100%, accuracy rate 10%, stiffness on good hits. Compared to the other one, has forward guard, stun only in PvE, 100% crit rate, 1033 by 8, 11-second cooldown. So shift right click. Very similar. Yeah, very similar. Oh, I see, I see. We can actually go into the combo as well already. So shift right click. No. Does this one not have it? Okay, okay, okay. I'm just bad. Shift right click. Or not. Why won't you do it? Yeah, that's weird. Okay. We're just gonna move on. Don't know what that skill's problem is, but all right, Mr. Skill. We'll move on. Shift F is Earthquake? Seems like it. 15-second cooldown, 1314 by 10. Super armor. And pulls in targets on good hits. So it's a vacuum PvE only, bound on good hits PvE only, stiffness in PvP, and a down attack. You can also use the alternative, which is 1038 by 8, 20-second cooldown. So a longer cooldown, extra hit damage of 1038 by 10, super armor, bound in PvE, stiffness in PvP, and down attack. So shift F. Oh, see, I noticed what happened. We're out of mana. There you go. That was a skill. Okay. All right, shift F. Ooh. Is that protected as well? I can't remember. Shift F, super armor. So yeah, that's kind of like a disengage really quickly. Let's take a look at the other one. The other form of earthquake. Alright, so no, you don't retreat, but seems a little faster than the other one. Let's take a look at AD left click. Hit damage 856 by 4, 3-second cooldown. Floating on good hit, super armor while moving. The alternative is 1368 by 1, max of 4 hits. Movement speed debuff of minus 10% for 10 seconds, and super armor floating on PvE only. So what is this? AD left click. There you go. Pretty similar. Let's look at this one. A little bit different, yeah. It's cool. Let's move on to the ice skills. So down E has a 578 by 5, 6-second cooldown, 862 by 5 on the extra hit, accuracy rate plus 20%, freezing on good hits, down attack as well. Let's go and see this skill first. Down Q. So this is down E. There you go, pretty similar. And then down Q is a 12-second cooldown, 1048 by 5, accuracy rate plus 11%, minus 50% movement speed for 4 seconds on good hits, and super armor down attack. So this is down Q. It says you can combo with down E. Is that with a right click? Can't really tell. We'll just do down E, down Q for now. Ooh, not bad, not bad. That's pretty cool looking. Let's check out the other one. It's a fairly decent cooldown. 2 seconds. Alright, this is the same thing. Down Q, 1164 by 5, 12-second cooldown, 50%. Freezing on good hit, super armor, down attack. So this is down Q. Oh, it's around you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty quick as well. Super armor as well. So Blizzard, right? Yeah, this is Blizzard. So Blizzard is a 1 minute 20-second cooldown on both types. 1184 by 1, max 16 hits, maximum 10 targets, all AP minus 16 for 5 seconds, movement speed minus 30% for 10 seconds as well on this one. The other one gives you forward guard while casting. This one does not. And it gives you more damage. 1324 by 1, max 27 hits, and accuracy rate plus 10%, but you don't have the debuff. So let's do this. It's going to be a while to see the other one, but... So there he goes. Still going. Yeah, well, that was a long-lasting skill. Not bad. We'll move on to the awakening skills because it's going to be a little while. 58 seconds, huh? Let's look at... this is Bolide, I think. Wow, okay. Right. So we have to... let's go with the wizard ones first, right? So forward C is 1107 by 6, 6-second cooldown, critical hit rate plus 100%. Let's see if it's the same as this one. 1107 by 6, 100%, bound on PvE only. Is it the same? Yeah, it's exactly the same, but we don't have flows on this one from Awakening. So you don't have a pet, so you're missing damage on that. That's probably why everything else does so much damage. 1107 by 6, 100%. So it's exactly the same. Let's see what it looks like. Forward C and down C. So this is forward C, Bolide. Whoa, that's pretty. Let's go over here, and this is Aqua Jail. Holy crap. Seems to be around you, not really in front of you in those skills. Interesting. Now that we have this, let's try the other Blizzard. Not bad, not bad. Let's get some mana back. Or not. That was weird. I need some mana. Switch these to the witch ones. See what they look like. They're pretty much the same as well. Although... wait. Oh my god. So you can have two skills that give minus 15% and minus 20% debuffs. And are also super armor. This is bound on good hits. Stiffness on PvE only. That's kind of nasty. Alright, let's get some mana. There we go. So this is forward C. Looks really cool. And this is down C. Pretty cool. This is forward guard. So this is a shift left click, I believe, from which 780 by 9, 6-second cooldown, all AP minus 10, stiffness and bound in PvE. I believe we went through every single skill for Wizard Succession. I'm really liking these skills. They look so cool. Wow. What do you guys think? Looks pretty impressive. It's just way more complicated than the previous successions we've had. You obviously also have Rabam. They haven't touched protected areas, so you still have that. Oh, one thing to note, I almost forgot. Very important. Sage's memory is blocked. You can't actually use Sage's memory with this succession. So if you use succession, you don't have Sage's memory, which means you can't quick cast a lot of the spells you're normally used to. So keep that in mind. Everything else is pretty much the same. You are more into like elemental changes, although these passes are not huge. They're not going to really change the way you play. Still didn't figure this one out. The extra flow attack after every elemental skill that you can do. I'm sure once it gets translated, we can kind of find out what it is. You obviously lose the team buff that you usually have in Awakening, so that's also maybe a downside for you. But overall, I think it looks very, very interesting, and it allows you to really cater the wizard to what you want it to do. More protection or more CC, depending on what you need. That is good. Choice is always good. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you thought about the Wizard Succession in the comments down below. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I still like the skulls. Amazing. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Every sub counts as we continue to grow. Like or dislike this video, depending on how your day is going. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.